This sounds fake at first, but it's absolutely real. Today we are going to build a complete employee management system using Python. This project allows us to add, view, search, update, delete, even exit the application through a professional menu-driven interface. If you are learning Python or want to build a real project for your portfolio, this tutorial is perfect for you. So without wasting your time, let's see how this project works. Let's get started. First, we import the required module. Here, CSV module is used to read and write the employee data into a CSV file, while the OS module provides the operating system functionalities such as the clearing the terminal screen. Next, we define the data file variable which store the name of the CSV file, employee CSV. This file will permanently store all employee record. We also define the field name list which specify the column name in the CSV file, ID, name, department, designation, salary and email. This ensures that all data is stored in a consistent and organized format. Finally, let's look at the clear screen function. This function clears the terminal by executing the clear screen command on the window and the clear the command on the Linux and Mac OS, giving the application a clean and professional interface. Now let's take a look at the employee manager class which acts as a core controller of the project inside the constructor. We initialize the CSV file path, create an empty employee file and immediately call the load data method to load any existing employee record from the CSV file when the program starts. The load data method first checks whether the CSV file exists. If it does not, it reads each row using the CSV directory reader and convert every record into the employee object, which is then stored in the employee list. Next, the save data method writes all the employee record back into the CSV file, ensuring that every change is saved permanently. Finally, the generate ID method automatically generates a unique ID for each employee by finding the highest existing ID and increment it by 1, preventing duplicate employee ID. Now let's go through the core CRUD function of the employee manager class. The add employee method generates a unique employee ID, creates a new employee object, adds into the employee list and immediately saves the uploaded data into the CSV file. The view all method simply returns the complete list of the employees. The find by ID and find by name method are used to search employee either by the unique ID or by the name, making it easy to locate specific record. The update employee method is find the employee by ID, update the only field provided by the user and then save to change it into back the CSV file. Finally, delete employee method, remove the selected employee from the list and save the updated record, ensuring the deletion is permanent. Now let's look at the search and update employee function. Function gives the user two search options, search by ID or search by name. Based on the selected option, it calls the appropriate method to find the employee. If matching record is not found, the employee details are not displayed. Otherwise, these are displayed. The next update employee flow function allows the user to update the employee information. It first asks for the employee ID and searches from the record. If the employee does not exist in the display, employee not found, and return the menu. Otherwise, the program proceeds to update the section and where the user can modify the employee details. If the employee is not found, the program displays the current employee information. The user is then prompted to enter a new value for each field. As important feature here is that if you leave any field blank, the existing value is kept unchanged. This allows us to update only the information you want without affecting the rest of the employee detail. Finally, the update employee method saves all the changes to the CSV file and then the program file display a confirmation message saying employee updated successfully. Now look at the final part of the project, delete employee function. It is responsible for removing the employee record if first asked for a user to enter the employee ID, then request confirmation before deleting the record. If the user confirmed by entering Y, the employee is permanently removed from the CSV file, otherwise the deletion is cancelled. Finally, we have the main function which serves as the entry point of the application. It creates an employee manager object. It displays the main menu and continuously runs inside a while loop based on the user choice. It calls the appropriate function to add, view, search, update, to delete, exit the system. At the end of if name main statement ensures that the program starts only when the Python is executed directly. So now let's execute the program. We entered the employee Ali Hamza with the department name and the designation as a manager. So and salary is. After that we have entered the email and employee is added. Now we check the employee and now we update the data of employee. After that employment, if we leave the blank empty, it is not changing, and when we enter the data in the field, then the data is updated in the field. So this is the output of the program. You can see here. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.